Hello, everyone. I'm Natalia Bilbao, and here's what's happening in LA this week. The Los Angeles City Council welcomed its 5 new council members with a lunch event where many city leaders and officials were in attendance. The new representatives from CD 1, 5, 11, 13, and 15 had a chance to address their fellow council members and highlight their common goal of creating a cohesive and diverse city council.
I want to thank all of you for joining us today in a day of celebration of our new members of the City Council, and importantly, I think, a celebration of a turning of the page in this city. Today's event here in the forecourt is just an opportunity really for us to celebrate the start of a new era in the City Council, but also to welcome our 5 brand new members. They really present us with a tremendous opportunity to start with a clean slate. I'm really very excited and optimistic about the kind of city government that we're going to be charting forward with the participation of our new members.
Congratulations to the council and the election that took place today. And thank you everyone here for such a warm welcome.
I'm very grateful to be in this space with y'all. Y'all have been so welcoming. You've opened your arms because everybody has an attitude of like, we want to get the work done. We've been working on projects, we want to move forward. And just know that our office is here to be a conduit to make that happen. Whatever y'all need, hit us up.
For me personally, being in this portico and being here and seeing so many folks I've known for so many years, it does feel like coming home, and I'm looking forward to the time we'll spend together. Thank you.
It's important for folks to know that this community is united, that we're together, that we're working together, that the diversity is our strength. So I'm proud to be a leader on the City Council with my other colleagues, and we know that we're going to be doing great things in this first 100 days with our new mayor.
It is an honor and a privilege to get to serve with you and all of the 6 women on the LA City Council. This moment feels particularly historic and momentous, and I am thrilled to serve alongside them.
I'm here for the work. I can't wait to get started. We're nationally collaborative. Doesn't matter who gets the credit as long as the work gets done. So thank you.
Here, look, we got a lot of things we have to work on, but it's not just the 15 or the mayor, it's everyone in this room. I think we have to view this world and this city as very interconnected, and what affects one community affects the other. We're all tied together with a common cause, and I think we're gonna have a lot of good, positive things, but we're gonna do it together, and I look forward to being a partner with everybody in this room and everybody who's not in the room who makes this city work.
What I'm excited about with this council is that despite all those differences, we all recognize the importance of this work. And all 15 of us, I think, are really committed to making sure that the council is a success.
The holidays are a special time to gather with our loved ones around a delicious meal. To make sure people experiencing food insecurity can enjoy this time of the year, Council District 10 held a holiday food giveaway and even included a recipe on how to make the best turkey.
This is a holiday food giveaway with turkeys and healthy foods in a food box. We have thousands and thousands of pounds of food to give away, things like sweet potatoes. Each person gets a food box, also gets a turkey, and I put a recipe for how I make turkey so that folks can get to know me better. I do cook, I'm a mom of 3. I understand how difficult it is to have food, especially at the end of the month, good Lord. Food insecurities are still something that we have to be so concerned about, so we're just trying to fill the gap right now.
You don't know if your neighbor has everything they need. We don't know if children are going home after school and they're still hungry. So this is a way to ensure that, okay, we did help feed families, we helped in a way that we know someone did get a meal tonight, because that's not always the case with everyone.
Our neighbors have pride, and so they're not gonna go and ask you for what they need. But when we send out a flyer and give folks an opportunity to sign up and get in line and pick up, it gives them an opportunity to do it with pride. And it also lets them share with their neighbor, where they can say, hey, I'm going to the food giveaway. Do you want to ride?
We want to do our part with helping with food insecurity and making sure that nobody feels alone during the holidays. So they're going to get a great meal to prepare for their families. So we're so excited to be here to help, take it to their cars. We're serving them today.
This is a tremendous event, a real comprehensive bag of groceries that our neighbors need. And I know for me and for both of us, not only representing this area, but living in this area. These are our neighbors in need, and I'm so happy to be able to support them.
With families having to sometimes choose between buying groceries or toys, the Los Angeles Police Department and the Housing Authority of the City of LA teamed up for a toy giveaway at the San Fernando Gardens. Children from this community had the chance to choose a toy to take home with them to enjoy this holiday season.
We're here at the Community Center at San Fernando Gardens. We are collaborating with HACLA in giving out toys to the children that live in this community.
We do these at all public housing sites across the city. At San Fernando, we serve over 450 families in terms of children receiving toys. These toys are from HACLA funds and from CSP also, Community Safety Partnership.
With the economy right now, everything's very expensive, so some families are choosing between groceries and toys, and this way we ensure that all the kids at least get one toy.
HACLA cada año da juguetes para todos los residentes, para los niños. Y a veces hay organizaciones que vienen a dar apoyo y traen cosas y nosotros ayudamos a distribuir todo acá.
They feel really special receiving toys and gifts from HACLA, and even officers being present. They feel safe, and I feel like we've worked here for several years now. We've built trust with the community, and being present means a lot to the kids, and receiving toys makes it even better.
It's one of the best things about this job that we have the toy giveaways every year at all the sites, because we can hopefully make each kid's day a bit brighter.
LAPD and also HACLA, we just want to wish everybody a safe and Merry Christmas.
For the past decade, Council President Paul Krekorian has been organizing a toy drive for children from families in need in the East San Fernando Valley community. Aside from donated toys, this year's toy drive also included food and other necessary supplies for Angelenos facing financial hardship.
We've got teddy bears aplenty. These are going to make a lot of kids very, very happy during this holiday season. Makes me happy just holding them.
So this is an event that the council member now has been doing for the last decade, and I've joined him in his efforts as well to make sure that they were not only raising canned food goods, but also raising toys and providing that support necessary.
You know, there's so many families in our district and in the whole East San Fernando Valley that are really in difficult situations. And especially since COVID, the demand has increased so much because there's so many families that, have been hurt. So every year we've decided to do this drive that brings a little bit of cheer to kids, but also brings food and other needed supplies to the families as well.
We work with the local nonprofits in the community that have identified families that need gifts for their children during the holidays. And our neighborhood council groups, our community advocates, they come together and bring the toys.
These are hard times, and there's a lot of families that are going without. And so if you're thinking about donating, this is a great cause to donate to, because they do it every year. And these toys and the food that they collect goes directly to the families.
It's very critical that we know how valuable and important it is to give. And someone out there is going to be benefiting even off of something that you felt was very small. So no gift, no canned item, food item is too small.
I'm really hopeful that better times are ahead And at this holiday season, I think we should all take a moment to recognize all that we have to be grateful for and all that we can still do to help lift up our neighbors and make their lives a little bit better as well. And to me, that's what the holiday season is all about.
Mayor Karen Bass signs a homelessness emergency declaration. Paul Krekorian is re-elected as Los Angeles City Council president, and restitution for fraudulent student loan debt relief is announced. All these stories up next on City Beat.
On her first day in office, Mayor Karen Bass signed an emergency declaration as her first step in addressing LA's homeless crisis. According to the latest count by the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority, the city has more than 40,000 homeless individuals. Ratified by City Council on December 13th, the declaration will fast-track executive actions needed to confront the crisis. The declaration of emergency is scheduled to last 6 months and is required to be renewed by City Council every 30 days. Visit mayor.lacity.gov to find out more about Los Angeles' 43rd mayor and further info about the declaration of emergency. Paul Krekorian was re-elected as Los Angeles City Council president by a unanimous vote from his fellow council members. The vote for council president is held during the first meeting following the second Monday in December in even-number years. In October, Krekorian had been voted president during a special election as a replacement for Nuria Martinez, who resigned from City Council. Krekorian, who represents Council District 2, has served on City Council since 2010. Curran D. Price Jr., council member for CD9, was also re-elected unanimously to his position as president pro tem. To learn more about the members of City Council, visit lacity.gov/government. City Attorney Heidi Feldstein Soto announced the distribution of $95 million in restitution for those harmed by fraudulent student loan debt relief. 6,546 Californians are part of the nearly 88,000 nationwide consumers allegedly harmed by Premier Student Loan Center's loan debt relief services. The restitution is the result of joint prosecution with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and the states of Minnesota and North Carolina. The lawsuit alleges that Premier violated the Federal Consumer Financial Protection Act of 2010 and states' consumer protection statutes. Those who have been allegedly victimized by Premier can visit lacityattorney.org for info on how to file a complaint with the LA City Attorney.
The community of Porter Ranch came together to experience the magic and glow of the second annual tree lighting ceremony. Councilmember John Lee talked to Channel 35 about the joy of seeing families, friends, and neighbors from his community enjoy the holiday spirit with carolers and lots of snow. Take a look.
4, 3, 2, 1, push the button,
This is a wonderful tradition we have up here in Porter Ranch at the beautiful Vineyard Shopping Center that was built only a couple years ago. This is our second annual tree lighting ceremony where the community comes together and gets to hear some caroling from the Sugar Plums and most of all, be with their friends and families and neighbors. Just all having a very good time tonight.
Today, my family and I are so happy to be in Porter Ranch because the sense of community that we feel now is just amazing, especially during the holiday season. And here's my niece, and I wanted her to see the tree lighting because I've grown up in this town. We've never had a big tree other than the regular ones that blow in the wind. And so to see the tree lighting in Porter Ranch makes me really feel like Christmas. We're like in a Hallmark movie. It's perfect.
We come every year. We love the snow.
After a long year, you want to bring the families together to celebrate the new year, to celebrate the holidays from Christmas to Hanukkah and all the holidays around the world. This is the moment to celebrate family and appreciate what you have. At the same time, look forward for the future.
So we have all these wonderful traditions that I was a part of growing up and now get to celebrate as the council member. So it's incredibly special. And here's the magic button. This is the magic button that lit up the tree tonight.
I'm so happy to be here. This is my family here, and we are enjoying the Christmas tree.
I love to be here watching the tree lighting. I love Port Orange. I live close to Port Orange.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and hopefully 2023 will be a prosperous year for everyone.
When you take a look around, we got snow going above us. We got amazing carolers. Everyone's just having a great time tonight, and just, you know, it's just another wonderful event here in Council District 12.
Once a gang warfare zone, the Whitsett Soccer Complex recently held its second annual Winter Wonderland event. To strengthen the community spirit, the Los Angeles Police Department and Rec and Parks welcomed everyone to come and enjoy toy and food giveaways and even meet Santa.
Well, this is our second annual Winter Wonderland here at the Whitsett Soccer Complex, and it's just an unbelievable event that brings the community together at a place that really stands for some of the progress that we've made here in North Hollywood, too. Before I took office, this park was a place of gang warfare constantly. And since that time, we've added 7 artificial turf soccer fields. We added a community room. We put up lighting. And LAPD has really been present here in working with the community.
It's just an all-day event for Christmas, toys giveaways. We have Santa. We have a bunch of different festivities throughout the day. We have music, food giveaways. It's just a great community event that's growing. Last year was our first year here, and it's just an awesome event for the kids in the community for Christmas.
I think it's great that they're helping the community and they're bringing everybody together to participate and be a part of it. I think they're making a presence, their presence known to the community. It's very important. It keeps everybody safe and we feel like we matter.
Pues una gran ayuda porque así como está la situación ahorita, para estar comprando juguetes y todo eso, la verdad es un poco difícil.
We're going to give away 20,000 toys today. We brought in 30 tons of snow for kids to play in and sled down. It's just such a fun family community building event that I'm really proud of and that the community really loves.
From our brave LAPD officers to our veteran city employees, stick around for our feature story about how their military experience shaped their public service career. Los Angeles is for everyone, and in our city, hate has no place. For Hanukkah, the Jewish community in Los Angeles gathered to shine a light on anti-Semitism and hate. At the event, LA Mayor Karen Bass spoke about the need to join forces and come together with open hearts to make LA welcoming and safe for all.
This morning we have our annual candle lighting for the Jewish holiday of Hanukkah. It's an annual event that we engage with our civic partners, and this particular year we're shining a light on the precipitous rise of anti-Semitism here in Los Angeles and across the country.
Just last week, the Los Angeles County Commission on Human Relations released its 2021 hate crime report, noting that the number of reported hate crimes rose to the highest level since 2002. This is completely unacceptable. For all of that darkness, Hanukkah brings us back to the light. Celebrations like this one show how much we can accomplish when we come together with open hearts.
Anti-Semitism has been around for thousands of years. It unfortunately looks like it isn't going anywhere, and it's scary. And as a Jewish person, I'm scared. So I would just urge people to do fact-based, authenticated research on this and to empathize and understand rather than other the Jewish population.
I was told once as a kid that when anti-Semitic incidences occur, we should try to hush them away, deprive the fire of oxygen, so to speak. But we've learned now that that strategy might not be the best one for protecting Jews across LA and across the country. And so we're taking a much more visible, muscular stance to call it out when we see it, to fight against anti-Semitism, and understand who are the perpetrators of anti-Semitism and making sure that they're held accountable.
I see not only Jewish friends, but those of other faiths and from other communities working to build a city where we can all belong and all feel safe.
Across Los Angeles, neighborhoods and communities are bonding over the holiday season. The Granada Hills Holiday Parade was a special event where community pride and spirit were deeply felt despite the rain. Armed with umbrellas and coats, the residents of this area came out to enjoy this merry 2-mile holiday parade.
Rain or shine, we're out here today because we want to make sure that this community knows how much we appreciate everything they do to make this the best community in the city of Los Angeles.
It's important to have some community pride and spirit here within any community, really, and Granada Hills is certainly a leader in that. And the community embraces the parade enthusiastically. As you saw here from a attendance here in the rain, a very significant attendance on both sides of the street from one end to the other.
We have an almost 2-mile parade route that's going to take us from Balboa all the way up to Zelza. We have over 3,000 participants in the parade today, and there's just a nice feeling in the air, I think.
Tenía rato que no venía. Mi hija me estaba insistiendo, vamos papi, vamos, pero hoy día estoy acá después de varios años. Pero al principio cuando ellos estaban pequeños siempre los traíamos.
One of the things that's really nice about this parade, it really gets the holiday season going for us. It's like the kickoff. You know, you get your tree set up, you get your presents, you've already started doing some Christmas shopping, and this really sets up the festivities for the rest of the year.
It gets everybody joyed up to enjoy times with their family and come out and have a good time.
Happy holidays. I hope everyone's out here enjoying themselves and, you know, making the best of the rain.
We love you all. We hope you love each other. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Be good.
In our feature story this week, we meet some of our brave veteran city employees and hear about their experiences and lessons from the time they served. They all agree on the importance of teamwork and how that helped them prepare for their career in public service. Let's hear this story.
I served with the United States Marine Corps. I wanted to serve my country. I wasn't actually born in the United States. Became a citizen when I was 8, but I felt like I had to give back to this country. I did serve in Desert Storm. What it helped me in my further endeavors, especially with the city, is that it teaches you a lot of discipline and it teaches you focus. So when you have tasks at hand, you seem to finish them better when you can stay focused and disciplined.
I served in the United States Navy. I think my first deployment would be a highlight of my career. It was a great adventure. I was flying helicopters off of a guided missile frigate, and we left San Diego to the Persian Gulf for 6 months. And my daughter was born 6 weeks before I returned, so it was quite a homecoming. I think military service prepares service members to serve in public service because it's all about teamwork. It really is about understanding what the mission is, and it's an all-hands-on-deck effort. The advice I would give to anybody who wanted to join the military was to visit all of the branches. I've had amazing opportunities, skills that will stay with me throughout my entire life.
I served in the United States Marine Corps. The reason I joined the Marine Corps, honestly, I think they have the best uniform. And afterwards, the pride that comes from being called a Marine. There's a lot of slogans, posters that get thrown at you, teamwork, teamwork, teamwork. But unless you get put in a situation or go through an event that really forces you to put that teamwork into play, the Marines were able to do that for me. There's still a lot of admiration for service members, veterans here at the city. They still make time to honor veterans.
It's an incredible privilege to be in the position that I have here in this horseshoe on the Los Angeles City Council. The contributions and sacrifices that those men and women make every single day to assure that we do our part to uphold democracy here in the city of Los Angeles and throughout this country and this world.
Vote for your favorite LAFD photo of the year 2022. Catch the winter movie series at Palms Rancho Park Library, or say goodbye to 2022 at the Grand Park's New Year's Eve LA celebration. All this up next on Things to Do.
Sometimes no words are needed to truly capture a scene. That's how a great photo can bring history to life. These qualities are captured in the 3rd annual LA Fire Department's Photo of the Year contest as professional photographers submit their best work of 2022. The public will decide the winner by voting on 18 different photos December 23rd through December 30th. The winning photo will be announced live on Monday, December 9th. The first place winner's photo will hang in LAFD's headquarters with previous year's winners. For more information on where to vote, log on to lafd.org. The end of the year is a perfect time to look back on an old movie favorite or maybe discover a new treasure. To round out 2022, the Palms Rancho Park Library will screen 2 movie favorites. On Friday, December 30th, catch 2020's animated Soul. And Saturday, December 31st, go way back to 1984 for the paranormal comedy favorite, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters follows a group of oddball scientists who trap pesky ghosts and spirits. That is, until they meet their match in a shape-shifting demon bent on destroying New York City. This throwback comedy will be a new favorite for even the smallest Ghostbuster in the family. Soul takes you on a journey with a jazz musician and teacher as he stumbles into another world where new passions and talents are necessary to resume life on Earth. Soul and Ghostbusters will be shown as part of the Winter Movie Series at the Palms Rancho Park Library December 30th and 31st at 2 p.m. Click on lapl.org/events for more information. 2 years is long enough to wait for the return of Grand Park's historic New Year's Eve dance and music party. It's the West Coast's largest free New Year's Eve event. In this 10th anniversary celebration, you'll see live performances on 2 stages and the signature 3D Midnight Countdown light show projected onto the iconic LA City Hall to lead revelers into 2023. Grammy-nominated Cuban funk artist Sima Funk and renowned DJ Marquez Wyatt top the rundown for this highly anticipated New Year's celebration. Join in the New Year's festivities starting at 8 p.m. Saturday, December 31st at 200 North Grand Avenue in Los Angeles. For more information about parking and concert schedule, log on to grandparkla.org. And that's a look at some things to do.
And that's it for this edition. I'm Natalia Bilbao, and from all of us here at LA This Week, thank you so much for joining us. A reminder that you can catch us online at lacityview.org, and we're also on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. See you next time for more LA This Week.